Hello and welcome to this video. Today we're looking at the YieldMax announcement on 24th of September 2025. In this video we're going to go over the background of the YieldMax announcements and these videos that I make, my strategy, the review this week's affected YieldMax ETF groups, show my updated dividend calculations based on this latest YieldMax ETF announcement, and go over the action items that I need to do to reach my financial goals. Brief disclaimer, investing involves the risk of loss. This video is not meant to be financial advice. Other than owning the ETFs presented in this video, I have no affiliation with the company that issued them. All right, a little background. YieldMax makes announcements generally on Wednesdays and lists the dividend ETFs that are affected. This week's YieldMax ETFs for 24th of September are the weekly ETFs that pay out weekly, obviously, and the Group D ETFs that they have, which are paid out every 4 weeks. My strategy based on the YieldMax Wednesday dividend announcements, I buy more of the weekly and affected group ETFs to achieve my desired financial goals or monthly income target. My current annual income goal per YieldMax ETF is roughly around $2,400 per year. All right, so let's go ahead and go through this is the spreadsheet that I have. It shows the weekly ETFs up at the top and the Group D ETFs at the bottom. The yellow ones are generally called short interest or short option type of ETFs, which are, they're the inverse of what the actual underlying shares would be. All right, let's take a look at the announcement too. It's right here. So as you can see, September 24th, 2025, the weekly payers and Group D ETFs are the ones listed below. Let's also look at the ex-dividend date is tomorrow, September 25th, and the pay date is Friday, 26th of September. All right, and as you can see, you can go from the weeklies at the top, so all of them are listed there, and then it switches to the Group D, which indicating paid out every 4 weeks. So let's take this data and put it into my spreadsheet and see what I need to do to keep achieving the income that I want. All right, the spreadsheet, boom. All right, so these were the last ETFs. Oh, you know what I need to do? I have to do this. I have to grab that, insert, just so I can keep the average going. I want to keep doing the averages so that I can keep track of how bad the dividends are going down lately. And yes, they are going down. It's unfortunate, but it happens. All right, so the 26th, that's correct. This, there, okay. Let's go ahead and go back here and start filling in these numbers. Oops. All right, so we're going to take out the last ones that we were showing. Or, wait a minute, are we? Or yes? Make sure that I kept those. Yes, I did keep that data. So the averages are up to date. Delete those and delete these and start plugging them in. So start with the Chippy first. Again, it's going down. Oh, well, it's actually higher, I think, right now. See, boom. All right. So no added funds needed there. And no added, oh, close. We're 52 bucks ahead of above 2,400 for the year. Huh. Things seem to have turned around somehow. I don't know why. Probably because the market's been more volatile. QDTY. Again, here you go. Way lower. 7 cents lower per share. That's not good. RDTY. All right, looks like we're not having to add any to the weeklies. Okay, there's another new one weekly that I did not buy yet, and that one is SLTY. Salty? I don't know if I'm going to buy that one yet. We're going to see how this works out. Ulti, again, it's going down. Still don't have to add funds to it though. Quite happy about that. YMAG. Okay, good. YMAG did go up. Happy to see that. But if you look at the other ones, no, it's okay. I think we're half and half, 50% so far. Again, okay, YMAG held up, but YMAX didn't. Look at that. You got to go. Looking like I'm going to have to add $1,800 to YMAX because it's 7 cents less than the average. That's just bad. All right, let's keep going. All right, now let's start with the Group D. Okay, good. Didn't have to add there. Amazon based one. Control C. Okay, so I have to add to that one. Okay, don't have to add to the Apple based one. How about the Daiso or Diso or whatever they go by? Whoa, got to add 4,000 to that one. Oh, Misty. This ought to be bad. Nope. Misty actually turned out to be okay. SMCY. Yep, another 1,000 there. Winter, which is the inverse of strategy, right? Okay, don't have to add to that one. Last two. XYZY. Whoa. Gotta having to add a lot of money. Don't like it. Last one is YQQQ. Okay, so according to these calculations, I need to add $10,651 in shares in order to keep up with my distribution and hopefully get back $2,607 on Friday. That's not pleasant. Let me go ahead and affect the average here. There we go. And see if it changes anything. Probably not. All right. It did not. Well, okay. As you can see by all these greens here for the Group D, that's how the average is here. And as you can see, a lot of the averages, I mean, the payouts, look, XYZY is half of what they used to pay. I mean, average-wise. That's not a good trend. And I don't know when it'll go back up. That's the bigger problem. All right, regardless, got to add $10,651 to my margin here. I'm already at $112,000. So hopefully this trend will stop, but I don't see it stopping anytime soon because look, even with YieldMax, I still have to put in more money. It's getting annoying. But anyway, that's the plan, and I'm going to stick to it, and I'll make changes later on in the year. But right now, we're estimated to get $2,600. So let's go ahead and go back to the spreadsheet, to the presentation. All right, so in order to reach my dividend goals, I'm going to have to add more money. And you saw it was roughly $11,000. And in order to get paid on the 24th of September, which is on Friday. And that you also see the list that of stocks that I need to put money into. All right, so I'll have to do that during the day, and then we'll see the results on Friday. All right, so please subscribe, like, and comment on the video if you could. I went back to the old microphone because the other one was a disaster. And if you want to see more videos like this, see what I did last week by clicking on the playlist to the right. Thanks for watching. Talk to you again in the next video.